Welcome to Added Time, our chance to reflect and look back at the game we've seen today, and well, what a game it's been here at Vicarage Road. Watford triumphing by 2-0 against Manchester United. So I'm joined by some special guests, former Watford captain Neil Cox, who's been with us today, and one of the men of the moment, Troy Deeney, scoring that penalty to put us 2 up. Troy, what's the feeling like in the dressing room just now?
One of huge relief. It's been weeks of hard work. I think the problem is people think that when you win a game, it's just that week you've worked hard. We was great against Liverpool, didn't get anything. It was great against Leicester, didn't get anything. And we could go back throughout the season, you know, Arsenal here and different games, Tottenham away, where we've been good. But it's easy to sit and sulk, but we haven't done that. We've rolled our sleeves up. New gaffers come in and just said, you know, all the nonsense stops, and we stop feeling sorry for ourselves and we start working, and that's what I think in the end got us over the line.
Yeah, exactly. And what have you noticed sort of difference, obviously previous regime, but also you being away from the pitch for quite a while and then coming back into it? Are there things you've noticed particularly that needed changing and that's led to this win today?
There's a fat guy up front that didn't used to be there for a few months, but no, it's honestly, it's difficult to understand. Like you know this, when you're playing, one manager might be like, all right, we're going to train a bit harder. Yeah. Another manager might be like, we're going to take it down a bit, but make sure you're ready for the game. So it's all different variables, and I think the problem we've had is we've had 2 real tough games. Well, the problem, the best thing for us is we've had 2 tough games and a new manager that's come in and said you're going to have to work hard. So at Liverpool, I don't think many people would have the chances that we had. Yeah. And again today, Man United at home, on TV, in front of our crowd. What more do you want?
I think what I saw today is it looked like you worked harder than Manchester United, which is a massive thing. And teams that are struggling or look like they're struggling, they've got to work harder. And today, definitely. I think all the team, they all dug in, showed a little bit of spirit. And to be fair, it was the best team, and the best team did win today. Doesn't matter what goes on, doesn't matter how the goals go in. You need that little bit of luck. And when you're struggling for points. New managers, they need a change of heart. Yeah. And it looked like you got it today.
No, definitely. We had that little bit of luck with the goal, and you know, everyone's going to be watching Match a Day and all these programmes. It's going to be about how bad Man United were, but we have to take credit for ourselves and be like, we made them bad. But not only that, we ran over them. There was 50-50 tackles. Husey was different class today. He was winning balls that probably shouldn't have won. But also the 2 wide boys, Sarr, Deulofeu, what are not really renowned for their tracking back and digging in. It was all there today, and that's the standard now. We said that after Liverpool. That's the standard. That's what the minimum is. We've got to work hard and be hard to beat and be ugly. And game managed, and I think we did that really well. You saw how frustrated they were getting with us slow throw-ins and stuff like that. That's what we've got to do.
Well, is it as good as it is to score the 2 goals? Is it just as important the clean sheet we kept at the other end?
100%. The boys at the back have been getting a tough ride, and you know when I think the best thing we could do, I don't know whether we can clip it, but when they took their last free kick with 30 seconds, you see what it means to everyone. Job done. We literally stand in the wall going, if this goes in now, we're doing extras. Do you know what I mean? Take it in the face, take it in the nuts, whatever you got to do, take it, we clean sheet and we move on. And that, as I say, that's the standard. And with the games coming up, you've got to look at it now and go, Sheffield United away, it's got to be tough, they're flying high. But put that level of desire and commitment to win, hopefully our quality should take us over the line. If you do that, you'll get a good result. Villa here, for me, is obviously a massive game, but now we've got to win. The crowd are going to come expecting. We've got to have generate this atmosphere all the time. So, what is expectation on players? We need that from the fans as well throughout the rest of the season. When it's not going great, you got to be with us.
I think first half of so was a little bit quiet. I think the fans was on the edge. And obviously, I played here for 5 years.
That's to be expected, though.
Yeah, but when we get behind you, this is not an easy place to come.
No.
Villa are going to come here under pressure. Villa are expecting to spend a lot of money and do it's not going to be easy for them. Hopefully, we can get another couple of results and push ourselves back up there.
Yeah, and you know what it's like in this league as well. If you win 3-4 games in a row, you go to be like 8th, and everyone goes, "What are you talking about relegation?" So it's that kind of thing, but we can't get carried away. It's a massive result. We beat Man United at home. For what everyone wants to say, Man United's the biggest club in the world. We've beat them on our patch. That's the standard now. You can't drop it when we play Villa at home. You can't raise it next time Man City come in. You've got to keep that level of consistency, and that's what's been missing. And you know, with this gaffer, he's not going to pull any punches, and we'll be grafting tomorrow. But he's smart enough to say, right, we've got a game in a few days, so we won't push it too hard. Enjoy your Christmas and let's do what we've got to do.
But it's almost the perfect time to get this result with that festive period. Lots of games back to back where you can really just build on it.
Yeah, 100%.
Not forget the performance.
You know, as a player, we'd have took it 6 weeks ago. I think the problem with us is we haven't been able to get that momentum going. We beat Norwich then I did international break.
Yeah.
You know, like when you win, you want that next game.
You want to be out again.
Yeah, we want to go again. We want to go again, and that's where we're at. Sheffield United is a perfect game because you can't go there and go, right, it's going to be a nice game of football. No. It's going to be horrible. Yeah. It's probably going to be cold. Yeah. They're going to run all over you. They're going to kick you. Yeah. You don't match that, you lose the game. Yeah. It's that simple. But if you match it and have a bit more guile, a bit more street smarts, you can win the game easily. And then with 2 games on, going into Villa then with all sorts of confidence, and who knows what happens.
Spot on.
Yeah. So Cox, you've obviously been a captain here in your time, like Troy is now. You'll know the pressure you get under personally when there's a bad run. How much of a lift was it for you as a captain when you got through that bad spell, got a great result?
Well, I think what you have to do, you have to go around like Troy did today, encouraging everybody and tapping people on the shoulders and saying well done to them. Don't get onto people, because if they go feel down, the fans will get onto you. And as you say, the fans are close to the pitch here, and you can hear them shouting. But you've got to see positive, and he looked like he was really positive today. I say when the free kick went over the bar at the end, he went over to the goalkeeper and clean sheets. It's massively important, clean sheets, and it looked like they've got the team are together, which Big Nigel played with Big Nigel, lucky enough, he'll want to get them together because it's a big team spirit. You need team spirit, and I say our captain of this club, and he's doing a good job, and let's hope he continues.
And you set the example with your penalties again. You always look so confident stepping up. Is there just no doubt in your mind what you're going to do?
No, there's a lot of doubt. That's why you go off and have a drink. No, honestly, with me, I don't care to miss.
Okay.
Like people might think I'm talking nonsense. I genuinely don't care. There's 2 results: score or miss. Just break it down as simple as that. So I'm going to do what I do. I practice every day, and the best part for me, like Nate was just saying in the shower, you didn't do that all week. I'm like, I know, but all week I practice. I'm going to go the same side as De Gea, but I have a slower run up, knowing that if he moves before me, I can just open my foot up, and that's exactly what he did. He moved before me, rolled it in. People say it's a gamble, but I've been quite successful. I think I missed 5 in nearly 35 penalties, so I'll take that. I enjoy it. I enjoy the pressure. But also, I remember when I'm training, I'm going against Gomi, who's probably the longest keeper that's ever been made, and Ben Foster. You know, and these 2 are real high standard quality goalkeepers. So when I come against De Gea or anyone, it's no different to me. I've been training against that.
Good man. So you mentioned obviously Christmas coming up. So away from the football, what does the Christmas look like for the Deeney household?
Graft. Anyone that knows football, it's not. You don't enjoy it. You don't get the chance to enjoy it. Yeah, so it's, you know, we train every day. We travel Christmas Day, obviously now play Sheffield United away, so it'll be a small, compact 3-4 hours, but try and get as much as we can in and enjoy it. Like, I enjoy life, honestly, mate. There's people talk about this is pressure and this is all that. Pressure's going home and kids are not doing well at school or kids are missing you. Do you know what I mean? That's pressure. This is the best job in the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, 31 years old, who knows how long we'll be playing in the Prem for. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it, and I'm going to enjoy every battle that goes along with it.
Oh soak up days like that as well. Like you said, the crowd today, weren't they? Crowd right behind you guys.
Fantastic.
Start to finish.
They've been fantastic, and you know what? For the majority of the season, they've been with us. Even when we got slapped by Man City, people stayed to the end. And fans are, it's going to sound really simplistic, fans are not hard to keep happy.
No.
Show that you care, work hard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. You get no matter what you do in life, someone's going to mould anyway. Do you know what I mean? We 1-2 though. But Deeney scored another penalty again. I'm not asked. Sorry, I know you got to go out. I'm not asked. But you know, in their mind, it's like, it's not the 8-0 or whatever. But we won. We're still bottom of the league. I don't know, probably goal difference or whatever. With
but close to 6 from safety now.
And then we keep going. We as players can't go, let's read every comment or listen to every person up here, because there's 20,000 different opinions. So we've got to be professional, and as you know, as being captain, you've got to be that level above. You've got to be out and do all the press. You've got to do everything in front of everyone and go. If I start going, we're going to get relegated, it gives everybody else an opportunity to go. What's the point? Sorry for the language. Sorry.
We'll edit this after.
You know what I mean? It's that way, and we've got to enjoy it. We can't always be nice and 10th in the league, and that's good. I was here when this weren't even up. Do you know what I mean? So while it's all good and everyone's here and everyone's enjoying the Man Uniteds and all these coming to town, we've got to remember that we've been playing like Peterborough away. We was doing them kind of games. So enjoy it for what it is. Have a nice Christmas and have a beer for me, because I can't have one. Well,
you would deserve a beer, but hopefully you get one at some point in the near future.
I think
end
of June, something like that.
Well, Troy, fantastic performance from you and the boys today.
Thank you,
Enjoy
appreciate
your
it.
Christmas.
Look after yourself. Merry Christmas as well, guys.
Cheers. Right, so we've heard from the captain, Troy Deeney. Delighted to say we're now joined by the gaffer, Nigel Pearson. Nigel, thank you for coming along. Before the game, we had on the PA your song, Making Plans for Nigel. Has that gone completely to plan today for you?
Well, it was about winning, full stop.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered how we won it today, but it was. I thought the players were great. They're really built on last week's good performance at Liverpool and showed a lot of commitment. And I'm just pleased that for them, able to get a first home win. Great for the fans. I mean, I thought the atmosphere here was brilliant today. Yeah, it's a good day, but it's a start. It's a start for us.
Yeah. It's almost what the performance last week deserved a bit, and then you got that maybe today.
Yeah. I mean, we played two really good teams in the last 2 weeks. So, and in the situation we find ourselves in, it's not going to be easy. The important thing for me was how we went about it. Yeah. And showing a positive intent. So that was always going to be more important, because if we do that with the players that we have, we've got a realistic chance of getting out the mess that we're in. But it's a start.
Yeah. And so first half, solid performance, kept them out. What did you then say to them at half time to bring them out like that in the second?
Well, I just thought we were playing a little bit too much in front of them. We didn't really stretch them too much in behind. And so it was, we started the game really well, but then we couldn't really find any clear-cut opportunities. But what was encouraging was that they didn't really create too much either. I thought we were very disciplined how we defended. We showed a lot of commitment again, which is going to be important here on it. Yeah. But look, we need to show a positive intent in games that we want to win games. Sometimes I'd rather lose a game trying to win it, especially in the situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need points, obviously you need points on the board, but I thought your two wide men were excellent defensively. I thought they worked their socks off.
Yeah.
And they're obviously good going forward, but they want to score goals. But defensively, I thought they were tremendous. And the back four worked hard to get, they dominated, but still able to score goals. In the end, you had a few more chances. I know the last 15 minutes, they was the strong Manchester United, you expect them to be, but defensively, but you attack really well, and you run out of legs a little bit. The pressure you're under, but I thought it was a great performance.
They've got some decent subs, haven't they?
They've got Let's be honest. When you have a look who's marking him, you're panicking a little bit.
What are you thinking of the likes of Greenwood coming off the bench, Pogba running at them as well?
Yeah, Mato as well. So, look, it was. I think when you look at the types of attacking players, offensive players that we've got, I think for them they just need to know what's expected when we don't have the ball. I don't want to overcoach them and make our attacking players become defenders, but what they have to understand is how they fit into how the team functions, and then they've got the license to basically go and make things happen. And I think that's quite a simple message, but I think it's the right way to go about it. We've got some really talented attacking players, and we've got to try and find a way of allowing them to be able to express themselves. But if the team's solid, if we're able to keep things tight, then it will allow those players to shine a little bit more. So it's early days, but that's got to be our approach, really.
Yeah, so two games in, you must be delighted with how the players are responding to you, what you're saying to them, what you're trying to change and put in place.
Look, it's more about the game's always about players, and we've got a decent squad. It's not a massive squad. We've got a few injuries at the minute. If we can get the injured players back in contention, in the next month or so, gives us more options. I just feel that we've got to give ourselves the best chance, and to do that, it's about committing to it and being brave enough to go out there and perform.
And Coxie, obviously you played with this man under him at Middlesbrough. What was he like as a captain?
A leader, an organiser, good character.
I was telling a story about
on
you.
and off the pitch. No, we had some good times and was fortunate to play for that football club at the right time. A little bit disappointing to see how they are doing at the minute, but I think they've got a good manager, young manager, who will do well if given time, and hopefully the fans will start coming back through the turnstiles. And
I was telling a story about you last week, actually, about, do you remember the first game when we played Burnley? We were beaten 2-0 and you were getting stick from the stand. Coxie, every time he would take the throw. Chubby Brown.
Yeah, Chubby Brown.
Chubby Brown was giving him some stick.
Well, we can't use the language he was using.
No, we can't.
We had some good times together, so it'd be good. And then things move on, and nice to see. I've spent 5 years here. It's a good football club.
Yeah,
It's
it is a really good club.
Yeah, training grounds really, really good, and it's good to see the atmosphere. Second half was really good.
Yeah.
So I was pleased to get 3 points.
I know you said a number of years ago you could see this man becoming a great manager and a good fit for the club, you'd say.
Yeah, I think I did about 6-7 years ago about Nigel, speaking at this football club, how a good character is, an organiser, a leader, and it looks like he's got the boys working hard, and which you have to do. The Premiership doesn't matter about the flair plays. It looks like they defended well from the front, which everybody attacks, everybody defends, and I thought it was an excellent today, and the best team won.
It's good.
Start of a very busy period. So is this what you love as a manager, particularly that performance? The next one comes really quickly.
Yeah. We've got to recover from this, and we've got a tough game, Sheffield United.
Good. Well, enjoy your Christmas. Thanks for joining us.
Happy Christmas.
Great to get off the mark today.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Well done, lad. Well done.
You know what to do. Click the link over there, yeah?